Goblet squat. This is going to be one of our main movements we use to progress to a heavier version of the squat pattern. It's exactly what we've been doing with the bodyweight squat or the banded squat, whichever one we started with. The key here is we're adding some form of a load. So this can be with a dumbbell here where I'm holding it like a goblet, so palms together right here. And as I go into that squat position, it's the exact same thing we've been doing, just with hopefully a little bit more weight. Okay, so whatever the tempo is, whether it's 3, 2, 1 down to the bottom position. Maybe there's a pause at the bottom and then drive back up. If this is our first week doing it, we're definitely going to have that. If this is part of a circuit, we're probably going to go a little bit faster. But big key is we keep that same exact technique to the bottom position and then drive back up, trying to maintain as much upright spine as possible. As I go down, I'm trying to push my knees forward and out to get into that low position. If, let's say, we're having trouble getting to that low position, a couple things we do. Obviously, we want to work on the hips and the knees, ankles, all that good stuff. But in the moment, we still need to have another option. Elevating the heels can do that for us. So allowing us to get a little bit deeper by elevating the heels up, making sure the knees go a little more forward, and makes it even easier to get down into that bottom position. That's a nice little heel raise that I have here. But if you don't have that, you really can elevate your heels with anything you have. So if, let's say, you only have some 45-pound plates, or if, let's say, you have, whatever little small thing you can elevate the heels on, a pad, a couple books can work really well. You can still elevate it here, like so at home, to get down into that bottom position, okay, as low as you can, and driving right back up. Big key, making sure we're not pushing too far into our range. Again, if like what I'm showing you is my range of motion, might not be yours. That's completely okay. We just have to get down to a decent depth here, ideally as close to hip, even with knee as possible. If you can go lower than that without any pain or without the low back rounding, so be it. If you can only get to here and get back up right now and we're working on the hips and spine, keep working on the hips and spine. We'll get there eventually. Just make sure the legs are doing the work here, primarily the front side of the body, because we'll do a bunch of stuff for the back side of the body and other drills and other exercises.